ToddChrisley revealed she has no plans to reconcile her relationship with her estranged family in a new interview with Entertainment Tonight. While reflecting on her decision to maintain distance from her father Todd and siblings, the 31-year-old former reality star said she had been advised by her therapist to not tune in or follow her relatives on social media. After finding their posts triggering, she said she tries to distance herself from them as much as possible. Additionally, Lindsie says she struggles not to respond to things said about her that are categorically false or are simply insincere. Last month, the mother of one's dad revealed that he has not spoken to Lindsie since she announced her divorce from Will Campbell in late July. At the time, he stated that he no plans to pick up the phone to chat with her during an interview with E! News, in which he said he wouldn't be commenting on the divorce. After news broke of the split, Todd addressed the matter in public both on Instagram and his podcast ToddChrisley's Confessions. "I spoke about what I woke up to one morning. I talked about it on ToddChrisley's Confessions and I made a commitment that I was not going to talk about that anymore," Todd told the outlet of his previous remarks. "It's not my business, I was not a party to it, I don't know what happened, so anything that I would say, I would be hypothetically speaking and based on all of the lies that have been told to the press when it comes to mine and Lindsie's relationship or the lack thereof. I just have made the decision to refrain from commenting on it." Todd's broadside came a week after Lindsie responded to his emotional Instagram post about her divorce. A couple of weeks ago, after news broke that Lindsie's marriage was ending, her father uploaded a gushing message in which he told her, "I love you so much." Lindsie, however, asserted on her Coffee Convos podcast in August that she is blocked from Todd's Instagram and therefore unable to even see his post. She told her co-host Gail Lowry of Teen Mom fame, "I truly was shocked when I saw something so personal shared, as we do have each other's numbers, and even though we are not in contact with each other, we do have each other's personal phone numbers and our attorneys are in contact with each other." Lindsie added, "So I have reached out privately and I feel certain that our legal teams will be in communication with each other over the coming weeks." It emerged just weeks ago that Lindsie and her husband will have decided to end their marriage after 9 years. Days later, on his podcast ToddChrisley's Confessions, her father said it was a very sad day when he heard his daughter and son-in-law were splitting up. Lindsie and Todd have been on the outs since a nasty public row nearly 2 years ago. She accused him of trying to extort her with a sex tape and he alleged that she had cheated on Will with more than one man. On his podcast this week, Todd said, "I do not wish a divorce on any family, certainly not after going through one and watching what it did to Lindsie and Kyle, so I certainly was not hoping to see that pattern repeated." Todd, a real estate tycoon, shares his children Lindsie and Kyle with his first wife Teresa Terry, who had been his high school sweetheart. He stated, "Will Campbell has always been a good provider to my daughter and to my grandson, 9-year-old Jackson." Todd asserted that Will and his family have always been very supportive of Lindsie and Jackson, to the best of my knowledge, which is very limited. While noting that he and Lindsie don't have a relationship and have no contact with one another, Todd said of the split, "I hate it for Jackson, but I know that Will has always been a good father, like I said, to the limited amount of knowledge that I have, but the times that I've been around him with Jackson, he was a great father." Todd added, "To the times that I have witnessed, which have been a handful of times, his family with Jackson, they have been wonderful grandparents and are really the only grandparents that Jackson knows and has a relationship with, and the only family really that he has a relationship with." He shared his hopes that Lindsie and Jackson will continue to enjoy a bond with Will's relatives because I want Jackson to have as little disruption as possible. On his Instagram that day he wrote a message from God and Todd and did not name its target but said #you know who you are. I'm here. I love you. Whatever is going on in your life right now, I see it, and am working all things out for good, for you, my child. There is nothing you can do or have done that will make me ever love you less. I will protect you from anything, and anyone who tries to harm you or your reputation, he wrote. I am stronger than depression and anxiety. I am braver than loneliness, and nothing will ever exhaust me. I promise you I will never leave you nor forsake you. I am breathing a new wind into and over your life right now. Todd gushed, look for the favor and blessings I'm sending in this season your way because they are from me. I love you so much. Lindsie had a tense relationship with Todd, as well as her half-brother Chase, during her time on the reality series Chrisley Knows Best. However, matters came to a head over the summer of 2019 when she accused Chase and Todd in a police report of plotting to leak a sex tape involving her. Todd turned around and alleged that Lindsie had been unfaithful to Will with Josh Murray and Robbie Hayes of The Bachelorette fame. At the time Todd and his current wife Julie were enmeshed in a tax evasion case, and although they have since reached a settlement regarding the state charges in Georgia, the federal case against them is ongoing, with them pleading not guilty.